Hi, my name is Johan and I work here at Fabbritory, and my role here is more on the business side and sort of marketing side.
Hi, I'm Izlina. I'm the co-founder. He's the co-founder yourself. I'm basically the head design fabricator, and he's also my husband.
Many people in Malaysia consider themselves makers once they have a 3D printer, they have a laser machine. But I think a maker is anyone who has imagination to design something and actually have the drive to actually produce it or fabricate it. Then they'll call themselves a maker.
I consider myself part of the maker community. I wouldn't say I am like a full-fledged maker because I think there's a lot more, and I think I don't really know exactly what kind of maker I am because I was still exploring this, so yeah. Are you a maker?
I guess I consider myself a maker because there are certain things that we design and we sort of put thought into it and we produce it, fabricate it. So you make stuff, you're a maker.
I think I'm a maker with the whole team. Yeah, not just myself. I think for what we do, it does take a whole team to produce what we produce here. It all started in Europe, in Milan, where I did my masters. I was doing masters in product design, and we had this kind of facility in the school, and it is something that we go pretty often because the way they learn is we are always making tangible products, prototypes from even the first week. So I fell in love with the place, and even then I actually started to take down notes on how a space like this would be if it was open in Malaysia. And then when I came back, I tried to work as a product designer, but it's not that easy in Malaysia. So I ended up in a digital company as a product strategist. After a year or so, I just needed to be tangible again, like to play with models, prototypes. So I left the job and I went to Barcelona, where I work in Fab Lab Barcelona. And a bit different than where I studied. They actually have external clients where they work with restaurants, with small groups of small companies to create certain things. So I thought joining them, taking all the points from Milan, from Barcelona, gave me the idea to start something in Malaysia, which is something I think not too common. We actually went around Malaysia, specifically in KL, to look at different places that call themselves Fab Labs. So we wanted to see what they do. So I believe that we're a bit different after, I guess, working in the actual space in Europe. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all the millennials and everyone who's in the scene sort of understand that we're at the brink of fourth industrial revolution, where there's a very blurred lines between physical and the digital realm, where anything on digital that you create, you can sort of physically make it. So whatever is on the computer that you design, within a few minutes or a few days is produced. So we're at that stage right now in the industrial revolution. So we need these kind of spaces in order to, I would say, be ahead of the game. Especially in Malaysia, we are a growing country.
The capabilities of our people, I think there are a lot of people who are talented, but they're not given the opportunity to try something new, because it used to be, okay, you're either a doctor, you're an engineer. It's not something like this where you're a maker or you're a fabricator. It's very new. So, we are actually open to people coming in with whatever background you are, just as long as you have the talent and you have the drive to learn, and yeah.
Or even if you have an idea, something that you feel as you've always had this problem, and if only I had this to solve it, yeah, we can make it. we can try and make it, or we'll figure something out so that it becomes possible.
As I told you guys, when I tried to work in a digital company, it's not really me. I have to sort of get it out there that I need to make something. For me, it's just an outlet, to keep creating. I just don't feel good in. I just have an idea, but it's on paper and it's not produced. I guess that's why I'm a product designer, I guess.
Like I said, some certain things you cannot just buy out there. You need to create it.
Yeah.
And you cannot depend on someone to figure something out. That is your problem.
Yeah.
You might have your own issues that I need this. It solves my problem, so I have to create it. I cannot buy it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are looking for personalization right now. So we need to create, because we can't just buy. It doesn't satisfy our needs, sort of thing.
Even if you buy, then you want to sort of personalize it.
Yeah,
create,
add a name.
Create it your own,
Yeah.
Everyone's right now is so unique. Everyone wants to be unique. So in order to do that, you need to create or innovate, which is not easy to do.
But can be done.
Can be done. Everyone creates. People need to innovate. You're always trying to move forward as human beings. You don't move backwards, right? So whenever you're moving forward, you tend to create things naturally. I think it's a natural thing. People create cars to make life easier. People create computers to do the work for you. People create shoes so that you have something to walk on. I think it's just a natural thing. It's not.
And it doesn't need to be a thing. It can be people create music to make everyone feel better.
Or to make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
Everyone creates one way or another. They need to understand what can the makers community do, the possibilities, the ideas that they can create, the exploration that they can do. People need to understand that. Makers, they understand it already, so that's why they're all excited about it. But everyone else, basically we just need to educate people more.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that is needed is definitely the opportunities. We feel like there isn't much opportunities given to smaller companies like this. You usually go to bigger factories, where they've been in the industry for maybe 20-30 years. Of course, they have the capability to create or to produce something. But we have smaller companies like as ours, where we have the capability, we have the talent, we can design, we can fabricate things in here, but we are not given the opportunity because we're still small. For them to give us the opportunity, because sometimes they immediately go to a bigger company without really thinking we could do it too. So we have internal projects, we have external projects where clients come in. It can be a company, it can be an individual where they want to create something, or they want to 3D print something or laser something. And then we are also working on helping educational institution.
We are also helping education institution to set up their own maker spaces. So schools understand that they need this kind of technology in their facility. It makes kids excited as well because it's something very new. Recently, we just finished a project with a production company, and a friend of ours, Eddie Putra, who does dioramas, and it was a project from DG for Merdeka recently.
He's definitely a maker.
She's definitely a maker, yeah. So because he does his small little dioramas, he needs specialized models, a diver, layan, a special posture that you cannot get anywhere. You cannot just purchase outside. So we actually created the 3D model and we 3D print for him.
This is probably one of my favorite projects that we've done. It is a vanity tray, so where you can put your perfumes, watches, bangles. So we created this out of two different materials, acrylic and wood. So it is all layered. It's mostly lasered, and then the hard part is creating the enclosure, which is manually done at the back. So there's like little details that took us a while to figure out. I think this whole thing took us a few months. Of course, we couldn't really work on it every single day because there's other projects. So it took a while for us to perfect it. But yeah, the vanity trick. But Fabbritory.